Hi everybody, I'm Travis. I'm going to lead us through the warm-up today, so please join me. We're just going to start with some quick steps, just getting those feet off the ground. Make sure you're clearing the mat with your feet, bringing those knees and those hands into it. We're going to progress slightly into a larger march, just like this. Great job. We're going to get some big steps in now, going into that big march, getting those arms up. Really great job. Keep it up. Getting that heart rate up, getting the blood flowing. Good job. We're just going to do 5 more here, and we're going to transition into side steps. Okay, ready? And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to side step. We're just taking one step each direction. I might add in those arms. Get some blood circulating everywhere. Good job, just like this. Keep it up. It's early, but we're exercising. That's the goal. Good job, just like this. Keep it up. Perfect. Everyone's looking great. I can't see you, but I bet you're doing perfect. Good job. Good job. We're just going to do 3 more, and then we're going to transition into some heel steps. Ready? And 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to heel step. Just going to bend that opposite leg and stick out our heel just like this for us. Yep, we're going to add in those preacher arms just like this. Good job. Hope you're all doing well. Keep it up just like this. Get the energy going. We're going to do 3 more, and then we're going to go back to our marches. 2 and 3. This time during the march, we're going to do some stretching. We're going to start with a slight upper back stretch. So I just want you to reach across your body and grab the back of your upper arm or below the elbow on your lower arm. And we're just going to hold this here for 10 seconds. We're pulling to some slight tension. Don't go to any type of discomfort. Just like that. Good job. Keep it up. Remember to keep those knees nice and high. 3 more seconds here. 2 and 1. And we're going to switch. Same idea. We're going to pull the arm across the body. Just like that. Holding above or below the elbow. We're just going to hold here for 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. We're going to move into a tricep stretch. So basically you're just going to pull your arm over the top of your head and reach for that opposite scapula. And push on the back of your upper arm until you feel some slight tension in the back of your upper arm. Just like this. We're keeping those knees moving. We're getting warm. 3 more seconds here. 2 and 1. Same thing, other side. Reach for that opposite scapula and push on the top of your upper arm until you feel some slight tension. Don't forget about those marches. 5 more seconds here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go back to side steps, just like this. This time, we're going to add in a chest stretch. So you just want to reach as far as you can in either direction. Pull apart with your fingertips, just like that. Perfect. Really expand that chest. Keep a nice straight posture, just like that. 3 more seconds here, and we're going to transition to a back stretch. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reach out as far as we can in front of us, making sure that our posture is still straight. We just want to get those shoulders nice and retracted, just like that. Keep it up. Don't forget about those side steps. Good job. 4 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go back to heel touches, just like this. This time we're going to do a forearm and a bicep stretch. So basically, you're just going to stick your palm out in front of you and have it facing directly in front. If you want to add in a little bit more of a stretch, you can pull on those fingers just like this, but that could put a lot of pressure on the wrists. So just keep that in mind. We are going to switch in 3, 2, 1. Other arm. Same idea, just put your palm straight out in front of you. Pull on your fingers if you want to get that added stretch, but don't feel like you have to. Put some pressure on the wrist. Keep those heel touches up. Great job. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. Shake out those arms. We're going to move into a bicep stretch. So similar to this chest stretch, except now we're going to turn our palms up and out. Have them facing directly behind you and up until you feel a little bit of torque in the bicep, just like this. Good job. Keep up the heel strikes. Last couple seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Good job. We're going to move into some strengthening exercises. So first thing we're going to do is a simple row. So we're just going to bend over here. You want slight flexion at your hips. Make sure your knees or your feet are about shoulder width apart. You want to stay really steady, really clench those abdominals and those glutes. And we're just going to pull back towards ourselves. You can add a little pulse at the top if you like. Get a little extra burn in there. Don't feel like you have to. We're just going to do 10 of these. Just like that. 6 more. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next exercise I like to call the butterfly. So basically same position, feet shoulder width apart, slight flex in your hips and your knees, and we're just going to pull the hands apart just like this and then come back in. Just pull the hands apart and come back in. You want to be bending slightly forward here to get that back activated. Nice job. Just coming in slow and controlled. You're breathing through this whole thing. Nice deep breaths. We're relaxing. We're exercising. Great job. Just 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, we're going to go to a basic bicep curl now. So feet shoulder width, same deal there. We want to make sure we keep a nice straight posture. We're clenching those abdominals, clenching our glutes, and we're just going to bring our fists up to our shoulders. You can come down nice and slowly, really focus on that dropping motion. Get the blood pumping into our bicep. Just like this. We're just going to do 10 sets of this. Great job. Keep it up. Make sure we're keeping our back nice and straight, our shoulders out and back. Good job. Just like this. We have 6 more here. Everyone's doing phenomenal, I imagine. 5 more. Good job, everyone. Keep it up. Just 3 more here. 2 and 1. Phenomenal. We're going to move into a little bit of a tricep extension. So body position is going to stay relatively the same. This time we're going to put our arms over the back of our head. And we're just going to reach up as if we're pulling an imaginary rope up from behind us. Trying our best to keep our body still except for our elbows. That should be the only thing moving. Your posture should stay nice and straight. Your abdominals should still be clenched. Nice job. Just like this. 5 more here. Keep it a nice athletic stance. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. We're going to move into a simple squat now. So, a little refresher. We're going to keep our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to act like we're just sitting in a chair. You can stick out your hands if you want to help yourself with a little bit of balance, and you can go down as far as you want, but don't exceed 90 degrees right here, legs parallel to the ground, just like this. We're just going to do 10. You can go down to 45 if it's a little bit easier for you, just like that. Perfect. I want to make sure we're really focusing on distributing that weight evenly throughout both of our feet. We don't want any imbalances. Just like that. Great job. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. We're going to go down to our knees. Take your time. Meet me there when you're comfortable. We want to be on both knees right now. Really want to focus on clenching our abdominals and our glutes, keeping our back nice and straight. It's easy to kind of flop around in this position. Okay, so basically this one is just a simple rotation of the trunk. So you just kind of want to have your both hands up facing the ceiling, and you want to spin, and you want to stop on each side. There should be no pulsing. You want to be really careful here. Just want to wake up that spine, those rotation muscles. Good job. We don't want to bounce. We don't want to go up or down. Just like straight across and pause at either end. Just like that. Perfect. Good job, everybody. Everyone looks great, kind of. This is phenomenal. Just 3 more rotations. 2 and 1. Great job, everyone. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of a side stretch. So basically you take your left arm, put it on top of your hip, and then you want to bend with your right all the way until you get to a little bit of tension in your right side of your body. Just like this. And just hold. We're just going to hold here for about 10 seconds. Very good job. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do the same thing, other side. So now we're going to place our right hand on our hip, take our left and just reach over the top of our body. We want to make sure that our neck is still supported by our neck muscles. We don't want to be droopy. Just like that. Good job. You should feel slight tension in the left side of your body now. Good. We're just going to do 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. We're going to move into a hip flexor stretch now. Basically, you want to just take your right leg and plant it in front of you on your left knee, essentially. And you just kind of want to lean forward into your hips now. And you shouldn't be changing. Your back should just keep straight. Here, I'll show you from the side. So basically, I want to make sure that my back is straight, and I'm just kind of leaning in and forcing my front leg to be stretched. So you should really feel that in your quad and your hip. Just 10 seconds here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch sides. Same idea. You're going to plant your left foot. Now you're resting on your right knee. And you just want to make sure you're keeping a nice straight back through this whole thing. We're just going to come forward, initiating all movement from our hips. We're not flexing the spine at all. Just like that. 5 more seconds, everyone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're going to move into a tabletop position now. We're going to do some cat-cows. If you're not familiar with the cat-cow, essentially, we're just going to rotate and flex the spine. So you want to go as deep into it as you can, bring that head up, get a nice flexed spine, and then come all the way out of it and make a nice semicircle with your back. And we're just going to do this 10 times. Just like that. It's really important that we don't move our knees or our hands too much. We should be generating all of our movement from our shoulders and our hips. Make sure we keep that head up when we come through on flexion. We want to get that nice curve in the spine, get a nice stretch in our upper back. Just like this. Great job, everyone. We want to breathe through all this. Take some nice deep breaths. This is a relaxing one, so take advantage. Try not to worry about anything else. Just be super present in these cat-cows. Make your back feel really good. We have 3 more. Good job. 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to move into a shoulder stretch now. It's called thread the needle. If you're not familiar, I'm going to walk us right through it. So you come from a tabletop, and essentially you can add in this little twist in the beginning if you like to be fancy. And you're just going to come through the little hole that you've created down here, and then you can either twist to your forearm or go all the way down to your shoulder. I'm going to stick to my forearm. I'm not that flexible. And it's really important that we keep our hips level, and we're just trying to stretch out that upper back area. Just going to hold this for 10 seconds. We have about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. Come up and thread the needle through, down to the forearm, making sure we're not rotating those hips too much. We're really focusing on that upper back stretch. We're taking some nice deep breaths. Good job, everyone. Just like this. I'm going to do 3 more seconds here. 2, and 1. Okay, we should be back up at the tabletop. We're going to bend into a little child's pose here. If you're not familiar with child's pose, basically you want to stack both your legs and then come down and sit on them. You can either have your legs together like this or separated, depending on whatever you're going for, just like this. And you come down into it and then reach out in front of you like this. And then just kind of lower your upper body slowly into it, just like this. Perfect. We're going to be here for 10 seconds. You should feel this in your low back and your glutes. Great job. Take a couple deep breaths. You've earned it. Great job, everybody. 5 more seconds here to relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly come up out of that. And we're going to transition to just sitting. So first we're going to do a one-legged stretch for the back of the leg. So you can either have your other leg, you can have it like bent up or down to the ground like this. Half butterfly, if you will. And basically you want to just take 2 hands like this, put them together, and really reach for that foot. And trying to keep your back as straight as possible, really bending at the hip if you can. And we're just going to point that toe up to the sky and reach over it. Get that full back of the leg stretch just for 10 seconds here. About 6 more. Good job. We're trying to keep a nice straight back, a nice straight toe. And we're just reaching, keeping that head up, looking straight ahead. Great job. 3 more seconds. 2, and 1. We're going to switch sides now. Same idea, you can put your knee up like this or down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. I'm going to keep it down. Same idea, we're just going to reach over that foot, keeping that straight, keeping our back nice and straight, and we're looking straight ahead, just like this. We're stretching out the back of our leg now, just like this. Great job, everybody. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We're going to move into a pretzel stretch now. So if you're not familiar, you want to take your right leg and your left arm and hug them together. So basically you're wrapping your arm around your leg like this, and then you can take your other arm if you want to support and really just pulling that knee in towards your chest. You should really feel this kind of on the outside of your leg, and your glutes is where we're mainly trying to target here. And yeah, just hug yourself. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. We're just going to wrap our right arm over our left leg this time. Same deal here, outside leg, glutes, and we're just kind of hugging ourselves, bringing it in nice and tight. Good job keeping that head up, making sure we're keeping that nice neutral spine. We're really focused on keeping those shoulders out and back. Keeping a nice straight posture this whole time. We don't want to bend into it. It's really easy to bend into this. 3 more seconds here. 2 and 1. Good job. Okay, our next stretch is going to be slightly similar to our last one. We're going to take our right leg and place it on the outside of our left knee. And so there's going to be 2 variations of this stretch. You can either grab at the knee and twist using it like this, or you can put the top of your arm under your knee and then twist like that. So whatever feels more comfortable, whatever you have more range of motion with, just like this. Perfect. We're breathing. We're keeping our head nice and straight, not up or down. Good job. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we're going to switch to our other side and do the same thing. So remember, left foot next to our right knee this time. Remember, you can grab at the knee, or you can place the top of your arm under that knee if you prefer. And we're just gonna, I'm using my backhand right now to kind of help me spin. And we're keeping that head straight on. We're not twisting, we're not moving too much. You want to just stay nice and still here. 4 more seconds for us. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, we're gonna move into our butterfly stretch now. So we're going to put both of our feet together like this and then lay our legs down kind of, but you want to make sure to not put your elbows on your knees because that can be pretty dangerous. So you either want to grab at your feet like this, or you can put your hands behind you. But either way, make sure you're keeping a nice straight back, keeping a neutral spine with our head straight just like this. Great job. It's perfect. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. Okay, I'm going to move to laying on my back. So take your time. Meet me there when you can. We're going to do a little bit of abdominal work here. So it's basically like you just want to do a curl until your shoulders come off the mat and then come back down. And we're going to do 10 of these. Good job. You can keep your hands straight out. You could do a little pause at the top before you come back down. That'll make it a little bit more intense for us. Good job. Perfect. We just have 5 more. Remember, the slower you go, the more difficult it will be for you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. The next exercise is going to be from this same position. Same initiation. We're going to lift up using our abdominals, but now we're just going to slightly rotate left and right. And remember, the slower you go, the harder this is going to be. We're just going to do 5 on each side. Good job. Perfect. We're just reaching. We're not going too far. Nothing crazy. There you go. Just like this. Taking some nice deep breaths. 3 more on each side. Great job. And last one. Great. Okay, I'm going to flip over to my right side now. I'm going to use my arm as a pillow, and I'm going to reach back for that leg to get the nice front leg stretch. We're getting that quad nice and activated here. Just 10 seconds. Don't pull like crazy. Just anything to get that muscle, the blood flow in there. Just slight tension. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to do some strengthening of the outside of our upper leg now, our abductors. So I just want you to lift up that leg and come and touch forward, and then come behind and touch back. And then in the middle, if you want, you can do a little pulse. Make it a little bit more intense for us there. Just like that. Feel free to not do the pulse, whatever you feel comfortable with this morning. We're just going to do 10 here. Perfect. Good job. We want to make sure we're not moving our upper body too much. We should be initiating all movement from the hips and the lower body. It's perfect. Good job, everybody. We just have 5 more in this way. Good job. Coming back up, just like this. Good job. Keep it up. We're trying not to rotate forward or backwards. We're staying nice and still, taking some nice deep breaths. Just 2 more. Good job, everybody. Last one. Great. Okay, now we're going to work on the inside of our lower leg, our abductors. So I want you to plant that foot we were just working. And you can put your hand out in front of you to stabilize a little bit. That's what I like to do. And we're just going to lift that lower leg. And you can hold it at the top for a second or 2. That will make it much more intense. Feel free to not also. Just an easy glide to this movement. We're just doing 10, just like this. We're trying not to move the rest of our body. We're staying nice and still. Just like this. Good job. 3 more here. 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to rotate onto my other side. We're going to do the same 3 exercises. We're going to start with our quad stretch, just like this. Perfect. Just 10 seconds. Remember to use that arm as a pillow. Some nice deep breaths. 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to do that same top leg exercise. Come backwards, pull forward, just like this. Remember, we're trying not to move our upper body at all. Keeping it nice and still, really focusing on that top hip right now. Good. 5 more here, folks. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Remember, we're going to plant top leg in front of us. We're going to use our hand to stabilize if we want. And we're just going to bring up that lower leg, just like this. Good job. We're just doing 10. Remember, you can pause here if you want to bring up that intensity a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. We're going to move back into our tabletop position. So take your time, really slowly get back up there. Okay, we're going to do some bird dogs. So essentially, we're just going to take our opposite leg and opposite foot and reach, just like that, back and forth. And if you hold it at the top, you can also get a little bit of balance exercise in there. Just like this. Great job. Want to make sure that we're not letting our spine round. We want to really keep it nice and straight for us. It's going to be important not to get any lower back injuries. Just like this. Good. We just have 4 more each way. We're keeping a nice straight back. We're really focusing on clenching those abdominals and those glutes. And last one for us. Perfect. Okay, cool. Our next exercise is going to be a push-up, and we have 3 different variations of our push-up. So the first one is just going to be a regular knee push-up, and then you have your standard push-up from your toes. And then finally, the one-leg push-up. My least favorite. So I'm going to do them from my knees. We're just going to do 10. Ready? And begin. Remember to breathe through this. Remember to try to keep your low back as straight as you can by clenching your glutes. Good job. We're clenching those abdominals too. We're taking some nice deep breaths. Great job, everybody. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Alright. Great job. I'm going to go back to standing, so meet me there on your own time, of course. Our first exercise is going to be our calf raises. So we're just going to basically come up on our toes. You can do a one leg too if you want to incorporate that balance and strength at once. But this is really important to keep your heels going in a straight line, up and down. We don't want to be rolling our ankles. That is not going to be good for us. So I just have 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. We're going to do a nice calf stretch now. So here you want to step forward with your left and straighten out your back right leg. And just kind of lean into that. Keeping our back nice and straight up. Shoulders out and back. You really want to feel it on the lower part of your back leg. Just like this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same idea here. Just want to feel it on the low back leg here. Perfect. 5 more seconds here. Keeping a nice straight back. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a balance challenge now. Basically, there's going to be 3 variations. Foot onto the floor, or to foot, and then foot to calf. And then if you're feeling really spicy this morning, bringing your foot up to your thigh. I'm going to do it for my foot. I do not have the best balance. We're just going to be here for 10 seconds. Easy money. We got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same deal. Other side. 10 seconds. Great job. Okay, and our final exercise will be jumping jacks. And again, we're going to have 2 different variations of this. Low impact, step out, arms up, or a full jumping jack. Ready? We're just going to do 10 seconds of this. Go as fast as you can. Burn out right here. Come on, guys. This is it. You made it to the end. Give me some energy. Good job. Great job. Perfect. 5 more seconds. You got this. After this, you're done. You're warm. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for coming to my warm-up, and I hope that you got the most out of it.